It was the Saturday of the weekend of New York Comic Con. I went on Thursday. I was going on Sunday. So what did I do on Saturday? Buying comics. Let's take a look what I got next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, comic community. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. And today we're going to take a look at some books that I picked up out in the wild on a Saturday morning. But before we get started, if you could like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff, it helps the channel. We're over 2,900 subscribers, and we're going to be doing a giveaway at 3,000 subs. In addition, follow us on other social. I'm on Instagram at Bronzeville_comics. I do Whatnot, Bronzeville_comics. I have sales every Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I also try to preview those shows on Instagram, but give us a follow, bookmark the shows, and I do try to populate the store before the show, give a little bit of a preview of what's coming up. Also, if you haven't yet used Whatnot and you're interested, you can sign up using the link in the description, and if you use that, you're going to get $10 off your first purchase, regardless of which vendor you use, me or someone else. Also, in the description, it's a link to my eBay store. So I went and I picked up a bunch of comics on Thursday at New York Comic Con. And Friday, actually, I had to go to work. And then Saturday, I had some things on my itinerary. I was kind of doing a little bit of research. It was a beautiful day. And I slept in later than I had wanted to. So I stayed close to home. I went to the next town over, and there was a multifamily yard sale. So take a look here at what I picked up. So on Saturday, I see there's a local multifamily yard sale right near me. And, you know, I was going to go to Comic-Con on Sunday, so I didn't want to really travel any great distances. So I figured, okay, it's pretty much next town over. Let me check it out. I got there a little bit after it started, and I Parking was a little bit difficult to find, and there were several houses set up with items for yard sales. And as I'm walking up, I'm kind of taking a look to see if I see comics on tables or whatnot, and I hear somebody go, "Jim!" I'm like, "Huh? What?" And it was a guy that I bought a couple of collections from recently that is kind of downsizing. So he had 2 short boxes of books, and he threw in some extra stuff. There was, you know, this is nothing kind of special. He threw in some bags, which is always useful. And I haven't even gotten to that stuff yet to board it up. But it was mostly Cap and Thor stuff. You know, there were some minor keys. Condition was variable. And so a lot of bronze and copper in this collection. And, you know, some decent books. So we made a deal for all the books that I thought, and some of the Thors are a little bit older. You know, some 20 centers here. Some of these pretty nice shape. So, and that's upside down for some reason. With one hand, it's going to be hard to invert it. I think it went there. Oh, there, the first Zaniac. That book got hot because there was a picture from season 2 of Loki and a couple of, you know, Defenders and Astonishing Tales. And the other box was also Thor and Loki, Thor and Cap. Probably more Thor than Cap. Zaniac was seen on a movie poster in Loki season 2 in a set photo. So speculators going to speculate, and, you know, people are kind of just going crazy. Some nice Silver Age Cap books there. And then, or some bronze rather, not silver. And plenty of copper as we move on.
And then I still have to go through these lower condition Avengers there. Some Dread Stars. Nothing, the G.I. Joes, I'll probably just bag those up and put them in a G.I. Joe box. And that was the first yard sale.
So once I left there with a couple of short boxes in the trunk, I took a ride on down to Streetside Anthony's. He had some new books in, and I dug through and picked up a pile of books. And of course, Streetside gave me a great deal. He does deals. Again, if you're ever in the area, and he's doing one of his Streetside sales, getting towards the end of the outdoor sale season. So he might be going through the end of October and then up again in the spring. Follow him on Instagram. And again, if you're ever in the area and he's doing a sale, hit him up. So I picked up a few things. Picked up Captain Britain and MI13 number 4. This is the issue in which Blade joins the team. The Blade movie is in a little bit of turmoil right now. Director left. We're not sure where it's going. Delayed production date, but I think they're still going to follow through. You got an actor of the caliber of Mahershala Ali. They're not going to leave that alone. And we've already seen a connection between him and Dane Whitman. A lot of people are speculating on this series, Captain Britain MI13. I also picked up this issue of Batgirl. This was the final issue of the this particular run, and it's got a really cool cover. It's the first appearance of Ryan Wilder, who her day is probably past. She was the character that became Batwoman in season 2 of that CW show. Of course, that show's subsequently been canceled. I'm not sure if we're going to see her again in a future property. Although, if DC starts to put their stuff together, much like Berlanti in the Arrowverse did the Crisis and brought in characters from everything from the Tim Burton Batman movie to Smallville to Batman 66 to Birds of Prey, anything is possible. This book, I love this book, and this is a really sharp copy. I'm going to have to see if that's a candidate. Green Lantern 25, the first appearance of Atrocitus, Larfleeze, and several of the other different colored lanterns. G.I. Joe 53. A lot of people collect these Marvel Anniversary border covers from the 25th anniversary in this particular month, November 86, I guess it was. So that's a sharp copy. Secret War, singular. Not Secret Wars, Secret War. But this is the first appearance of Quake, Daisy Johnson. We've seen her on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV series. Rumors, speculation that she may be coming to the MCU. Evidently on a Twitter post back in May, Simu Lee, who played Shang-Chi, kind of hinted in that direction. I think she'd be a pretty cool character to include. Green Lantern 43. This is where Black Star gets the Black Lantern ring. This is a book that was hot about a year ago, has cooled off, and there has been some speculation about it recently. And that's Infamous Iron Man number 1. This is where the debut of the AI version of Tony Stark. And also Doom gets the Iron Man armor. Speculation around Riri Williams, around the Armor Wars project that's now a full-length feature film. Doctor Doom. I think I already have this in a 9.8 and a 9.6. I'm going to take a look to see if that's a candidate to get sent out. This is a book I pick up. War of the Realms, New Agents of Atlas, tons of first appearances in this one. So that may be a spec for down the road. But again, another pretty sharp copy. This is a book that also has cooled off a little bit. It's Marvel Now .1, number 1, with the first cover appearance. I believe that's she here, of America Chavez. This book went way up in anticipation of the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness film. America Chavez isn't going anywhere. We're going to see her again, and I think the actress, Xochitl Gomez, who played her, was fantastic. Did a great job in the role. Marvel, for these younger characters, they've really hit the casting great. Just very charismatic actors and actresses, and I think we haven't seen the last of America Chavez. Pick this book up. Fury of Firestorm has a lot of keys, minor keys. This is the first appearance of Blue Devil. This is one of those DC books from the early mid-'80s where they did these 16-page insert previews, much like the New Teen Titans in DC Comics Presents 26, the All-Star Squadron in Justice League 196. There was Captain Carrot in a New Teen Titans book. There was He-Man and the Masters of the Universe in several books. So this is the first appearance of Blue Devil. Could he be part of something? We're getting Constantine to return with Keanu Reeves in that role. Blue Devil is kind of associated with the darker side of the DC universe. He was sort of in the Swamp Thing TV series that was cut short, canceled after one season, which was really unfortunate for like tax reasons. And Ian Zwirling of Beverly Hills 90210 and Sharknado fame was playing Blue Devil, but we never really got to see full Blue Devil. And the final book I picked up from Anthony, Justice Society of America 25. How can you pass up an Alex Ross cover with Black Adam? And this is where Mary Marvel becomes part of the Black Adam family. Is that too far-fetched to spec? If DC ever gets their act together, my favorite phrase, that would be a really interesting storyline where Black Adam kind of, I don't want to use the word seduces, but lures or draws Mary over to kind of the dark side of the Shazam family. And it's an Alex Ross cover. So those are some pretty cool books that I picked up on Saturday. So then on Sunday, I went back to Comic-Con with my daughters, and they the day was about them finding what they wanted to find. They were looking at Funko Pops and Lego figs, and we picked up different merch for them. Not a lot of comic shopping. My older daughter was really excited and I think we got a great deal on it because it was the very end of the show and it was in a random box and they didn't have it priced. A Funko Pop of a manga character that she's really been into lately, Toilet Bound Hanaku. I know nothing about manga or anime really, so she was excited to get that. My younger daughter got a bunch of pops. She got like a Disney purse that she really enjoyed. Just fun stuff. Just going and seeing all the people at the show. There was only one time I looked at some comics and didn't really pull the trigger on any, but there was one point in time where the two of them went to the bathroom. And so right across from the ladies' room was a comic booth. And I dug through and I was just looking for specific titles for the personal collection to fill the run. I pulled out an Adventure Comics that I needed, 355. That's a pretty sharp copy. It's, the front cover at least looks great. A DC checkerboard, Legion of Supervillains. That's awesome. I'm trying to get the Adventure Comics run back to the first appearance of Legion of Superheroes, which I don't have yet. That's obviously the big one. I'm only missing maybe 20 issues from 300 to 508 or whatever was in the end of the run. And then I filled in my Justice League of America run with this book. And this is a reprint, number 39, 25-cent reprint. But what really kind of made me pull the trigger on this book was look at that spine. You can't find a spine like that on a book from this era very often. So I just bundled the two of those together, got a pretty nice deal, but I'm murking my way down. My cataloging of my runs of Justice League and Adventure is a little bit behind because I have books everywhere and I haven't put them all into my database yet. So I need to do that. That was the only comics I picked up at Comic-Con on Sunday. But it was worth it. I'm already looking forward to next year. Looking forward to the next show. So those are my weekend pickups. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you've been hunting. Which of those books I got from Streetside interest you most. The Captain American Thor books that I picked up, I'm pretty much going to put those up in a Whatnot sale this coming Monday night at 10 p.m. So this is a Sunday video. Tomorrow night at 10 p.m., it's going to be Captain American Thor. It's pretty much going to see be the boxes that I briefly showed. If you want more detail on what's in there, go to my Whatnot page, click on the show, and you'll see everything populated in the store. And if you want a video preview, follow me on Instagram, both at Bronzeville_comics. In the meantime, here are a couple of other videos that I did recently, and this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.